All right, let's do this. So, I did it. It was actually really nice. I did 3 hours, a 3-hour stream with art. I drew a few things. I have 7, I believe. 7 of the 9. And I don't know where I'm going with it. Every time I think I think I'm gonna blow up, and I don't. It just feels like, I don't know. It's not a good feeling, I guess. It certainly feels that things are just a waste of time. And I know that it sounds wrong to say this, and all that other stuff, but it really. What's that? Oh. I don't know whether it's my own personal feelings, if it's just, how I'm, feeling, my current, the balance of chemicals in my thing are all screwed up, all that stuff, all that things happening, things that are going on in my personal life, the struggles that I'm having, especially with equipment, having working equipment. That is, I can't get new. I can't upgrade. I'm not in a position to upgrade myself into getting brand new and working equipment that I can stream with, that I can the microphone and everything like that. Hey, the Fifine is an okay microphone. It does the job that it's supposed to do. It is clear. I do expect more from it than what I should because of what it is, but it's fine. It's a fine microphone. It does exactly what it was supposed to do. Why and for the price point that I bought it at. I can't really ask for more from it. It's doing what it's supposed to do. And it is my only new equipment, as opposed to the older stuff. My microphone is only a year old, which makes it literally the baby compared to everything else that I have. I have some equipment that is 20 years old. I have some equipment that is 18 years old. It's astounding to me, actually more than 20 years old, that I'm actually physically using. I have even older equipment that I've not even hooked up yet. I don't even know if it'll work. But I am at that everybody know, but it's kind of like I feel like most people don't, most people use whatever their current situation is and reflect that. And I'm like, I hope there's not too many people that can relate to what I'm going through. I think there probably are, but I hope there isn't very many people that is, because this sucks. There's no way to, I can't even like sugarcoat this. This is just awful. But then again, if it wasn't awful, if I wasn't struggling so much, would I be on Twitch right now? And how much is YouTube going to suffer because I'm on Twitch right now? I lost the VOD, the video on demand. It was supposed to, show up like it normally do. I had all the settings right. It's just gone. I might have to simultaneously run it, run YouTube while or save it as a video in OBS while running it. I mean, this is awful. This I can't even like express like how bad this is. This is just like everything that I don't like about Twitch. I still think it's hysterical that out of the gate, my first video, I almost completed all the goals. I think I have nine more followers to get, and I missed the I need five people, 5 unique people. I think it said I had 9 people come in, but I think it's 5 people or 3 people chatting at the same time, or it's either 5 people or 3 people chatting at the same time. And I think I had 3. So it is what it is. I don't know where I'm going to take this. I know that I think that Twitch basically just deleted the video, even though I had the settings set up, because they were deleting all my videos before. I don't know how, because all my contact information, all my email, my phone number, all those things are all connected to the original account that I deleted. That I even made noise that if they wanted to like carry it over into the new account, which they might have done that. I accept it. I had no intention of making videos on Twitch, but here I am. And what a difference. What an absolute difference it is than making videos on YouTube. YouTube really is, I mean, this is, I have to admit, this experience might be different across the board. I know that if I was a HoloLive, member they all use YouTube. If I was one of them, this would be natural. I would transition to having an active chat, almost immediately. So not to bring up my jealousy, because I am jealous of it, but or I'm more envious, very envious of them, because they're not experiencing what I'm experiencing. But then again, I don't know if most people do. I know that most streamers don't last as long as I do, and it's probably for this very reason. Most streamers don't last 2 months. They usually dead account after 2 months, and my original patron saint thing, that's about what it lasted. And then I found out because of what went on with this page, is that it then gets put into kind of like a dead channel listing, and any activity they monitor it, because they don't use these my channel is not used to be part of the algorithm. It's probably one of the reasons why they'd rather promote newer channels and channels that have less time in, because they don't know where to put those yet, even with tags and properly labeled things. They still don't know where to put things. I don't think the algorithm. I think the algorithm is just basically just bunk, and it's all randomized anyway. I think that somebody does searches, and they basically, based on whatever the freaking search that they've done, they're just throwing them in. But most of the videos that they see in their list, they're just random. I mean, most of them I don't click on myself, so I mean, you can only click on one, and I think you have what, 12? It's 3 rows of 4. Maybe it's 5 videos, maybe it's 15. It's like, it's either 12 or 15 videos, but it's not that many. But out of that, you could only click on one video if you click through. And most of the time, I don't click through. Most of the time, when I get to that point, well, I'll give you a freaking real life example of me not using it. When I am trying to record a music video, and I'm using a karaoke, I'm usually using a karaoke from YouTube, because I like to promote YouTube pages. It's my thing. It's how I do things, especially for loud noises. I promote pretty much the YouTube page. In promoting the YouTube page, I use YouTube to do that. When I'm looking for a karaoke, especially a good karaoke to listen to, I usually listen to them all the way to the end, beginning to end. When it hits the end, it dumps me into that page where it gives me recommended videos. Those get flagged at all the people that got listed in there. That's the reason why, it's like a percentage of it, because first of all, you have 12 videos to choose from, and out of the 12 videos, you only can pick one. like when I'm doing karaoke, I pick none. So all 12 videos just basically just got, listed as suggested. And that's it. Even if there were something that I would watch. And a lot of them are. I could definitely go down the rabbit hole and freaking just start watching, videos. I mean, it has a pretty good setup of, where it plays videos on through. I'm not shy about that. Also worry that the music that I was playing on my Twitch video, DMCA'd me, and then that's the reason why the video never came up. Maybe there was something there. I don't know. I don't think there was. It's not like I chose music that was kind of sketchy. It's music that I use all the time on here. And it took me a while to find music that would actually work, so I can't see why the music that I picked would even be remotely sketchy. I also think I have a little bit of PTSD when it comes to streaming in general, not just streaming on Twitch. Twitch is definitely a major offender because of what they did to me, suspending me and putting me through freaking hell. Here's the hysterical thing. Right before my debut, any other time. They could have picked any other time. It's like here, YouTube, same thing. I wanted to do a series of videos. It's the reason why I have the Spark page. I wanted to do a series of videos that basically highlighted my life. And the first video that I did was just kind of like an introduction, and I think it is the trailer that people see when they come into the page for the first time. But after that, it was going to be all interactive, just kind of weird, wild, crazy. When I was living in Florida, when I was living in Alaska, when I was living in New York and New Jersey and California, and and the many times that I moved back to places and all that stuff, I was going to have it being kind of not linear, not this, but things that made me feel like this is Florida. This is the jobs that I had, instead of actually saying this is where I worked and these are the people I work for. Because the truth of the matter is that the reason that I don't even talk about what I do for a living online, and I even got rid of a video because I talked about what I do online. I basically gave it away. But the reason that I don't is because, the blowback, I don't care. I can take it. But I did kind of, for this job, I did kind of tell them that I would not, bad talk them. I would not use my position, for any type of gain. And I hate to say it, saying what I do for a living will affect how people treat me and what people do. It does. It is. It is that type of a job. I don't, good or bad. I couldn't tell you which. It doesn't. And it doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter whether it's going to be positive or negative. Because it's the reason why I don't talk about it. I don't talk about what it is. I do talk about it because it's a freaking horrible job. Now, because I don't talk about it is the reason why I can be overly critical about it. The reason why I am overly critical about it. I can say whatever I want about it because I don't say what I do. I don't know if that makes sense, but it should. It's not the reverse. It's not the I talk shit about it. I talk smack about my job is the reason why I don't reveal what I do. It's the complete reverse. It's because of my job is the reason why. Because I don't talk about my job is the reason why I'm able to talk smack about it. And if there were good things about it, I would say the good things too. So. It's one of his, I'm an equal opportunity offender, so. So, I mean, like it is, everything is what they are, it's like I talk a lot of smack about Disney all the time. I talk smack about Disney. But when Disney does something right, I'll say what Disney did right. I am not worried about Disney coming after me, even though I have worked for Disney in the past. I am not worried about Disney coming after me. I don't even think they care about me anymore. And doing the jobs that I've done for Disney, because there's plural jobs, but doing the work that I've done for Disney, that work either doesn't exist or it's completely changed. It's completely not the same as it used to be. So anything I say about it, it's probably not true anymore. And then I look like a liar. Because I don't know what's happening there right now. And it could all be exactly identical. It could be literally like I never left. At the same time. Because I don't know what's happening there. I don't know the new policy changes. I don't know the new, protocols and how to deal, anything that's changed, it's been, 30 something odd years. Or 20 years. Since I worked for Disney. I mean, like, it is really a difference in difference. Not to say that I worked for Disney for 20 years, but there was a time that I worked for Disney doing one thing, and there was a time I was working for Disney doing another thing. And I did a bunch of different things for Disney, all, in the interim. I also didn't work for Disney. I didn't work for Disney for 30 years straight. I wonder why there's a lot of traffic today. This is like absurdly. Like, it is already 7 o'clock and I am not there yet. I am usually like almost at work already, and I usually leave later. And what are we at? 20, 25 minutes? I guess it's about right. It was pretty fast on the highway, so. Probably another freaking bus. Thinking, like, I could skip the highway, drive through these roads. You have to go through these roads at 25 miles an hour. any misconceptions. I talk smack because I don't talk about my job, not the reverse. Not because of my job. I'm worried about the ramifications of talking smack about my job. If I talked about my job, if I talked about what I did, I wouldn't talk smack about the job. All the things that I've said about the job, I would not even mention. And the thing about it is that the reason that I set it up that way is because I didn't want to define who I was by my job. And I had to come to the conclusion or the realization that my job is part of who I am. It's part of my identity. And it sucks. I'd rather it not be, but because I waste so much time freaking trying to make money at this job, it is a part of who I am. Whether I like it or not. How it has to be. I remember telling a VTuber that who actually encouraged me to become a VTuber myself, but to become more of a streamer. And I said, for years I've been, making me define myself by the job that I do, as opposed to who I am, in reality. And I don't think the person understood what I was saying, because they didn't give me the words of encouragement of like going, well, we're going to work through that, even though they offered help, to help me through becoming a VTuber. But I think that's one of the places why I dropped it, because I was trying to define myself as the artist that I am here on YouTube or Twitch or online in general, and trying to disregard this aspect. It's one of the reasons why I never did a commuting video before. It's one of the reasons why this happened now. Because this job is part of who I am. It's part of my identity. And because of that, I'm doing these commuting videos as kind of like an FU that streaming is part of my identity. And I want it to always be that way. Because I have to drive in to work every day, because this has to happen so that I can make money. It's the reason why I made these videos. It's the reason why this all exists. And it's one of the reasons why, like, come January 31st, when I pack up my shit and even take down OBS or Streamlabs or whatever the hell I got involved with, during this time. Shutting down Twitch. If Twitch is making me money, I might not shut it down. But it has to be making me money. If it's not making me money, videos will become few and far between. Nothing. But here on YouTube, regardless of whether I make 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours a month, regardless of that, these videos. It doesn't interfere with anything else, except for the time that it takes me to download them, and the time it takes for me to upload them to YouTube, and write the descriptions and stuff like that. But like I said, the descriptions are going to be short and sweet and to the point, so there's not going to be much to them. And I already stopped trying to put a tag in the title, and it's just morning commute and the next number, and and then there's who I'm riding with, and when I get somebody who I'm riding with like on a constant basis, Poe I can't ride with for too long. I might do a second week with Poe because of what happened on Tuesday. With the video, I still haven't found it, so I don't know if it even exists. It actually kind of pisses me off that it happened that way. I'm getting to work like almost 5 minutes earlier than I normally do. Makes no sense. None of it makes sense to me. Literally, I was in bumper to bumper traffic almost the entire way here. But yeah, the commuting videos are going to be like, I like that I set this up. I like that I created this. Because no matter what happens, I still have an outlet. I will still have an outlet. I will still have a connection. And the saddest part of it all is that most people won't even realize it. The fact that I'm, in a month's time at 41, when it took me almost a year and a half to get to a year and 3 months to get to 41 subscribers on YouTube. I don't know if it has me concerned or worried or what, but it is definitely kind of really weird that I'm at 41 and I'm not even touching. Well, no. That's not. This isn't true. So, but I'm barely even tapped into the community that almost all of them are on Twitch. Barely even tapped into that. They made up when I had the username QHope. They made up almost the entirety of it. The community was almost every single follower that I had on Twitch was made up from the community. I didn't have anybody who was outside of it. And that was when I was actually just starting to reach across. And I think I had two people. I only had 21 people total. So when I talk about like all those people, but I could easily, if half of them actually who were subscribed to me, what I think is hysterical is that members of that community that weren't subscribed to me originally are subscribed to me now. I think that is almost laughable. Almost laughable. that the community that was there, that was actually subscribed to me, have not a single one of them subscribed to me. And who knows? It could be they feel like they were burned the first time, so they'll get burned the second time by me. I was like going, you guys didn't even get burned. You're all where you were going to be with or without me, and I'm following you now. So if you were so concerned about losing that one follower, I'm already following you again. So um, the one person that I did a queue for while on Twitch, because I'm doing all my followers. They had a Twitter account and now they don't, and I don't know what to do about that, but I want them to see it. I think that they're streaming today, so once I get home from work, I will try to connect with them. I'm just gonna go in and work. Got a lot of things to do, and it is it is what it is. I don't know. Take care of yourselves. I hope you're doing awesome. And as always, just type my call sign in the comments below. Just type cool beans, and that's it. All you gotta do is just type cool beans in there. Nobody even needs to know why you're doing cool beans. Just say cool beans. You can even say I hate cool beans, but as long as you write cool beans, I'll understand, and I thank you for the support. That's all it means. It means that you support me. Alright? And I'll talk to you soon. Alright, and as always, cool beans. Alright, take care.